I'm Wrecker Rick, and you're watching Murphy's Diesel. And we got a recovery, folks, and it's all the way up into southern Utah. It's a buried F-250. They called everybody up there, and nobody would help them out. So we're saddling up, and we're headed to southern Utah. Stand by, folks. It's probably going to get western. What, you've never seen the ocean before? You didn't know Arizona had oceanfront property? California finally fell off, folks. And yeah, that's a sea lion. Look at, there's a sea lion.
Yeah. Why is he so red?
We're actually standing on the beach in Oregon right now because we're actually up here doing a recovery among some other stuff. The videos don't stop, and I was missing an intro, so here you go. Enjoy this southern Utah recovery that nobody else could do. Well, folks, as usual, we are off to a late start. 7 o'clock, and we're supposed to get out of here by 6. My fault, I'll take the blame. We're leaving Diesel Ranch right now. See you later, Detroit. Sure is a beautiful morning. Wish I was out there killing coyotes or something. Got De Niro with me. Have I told you that I appreciate you lately?
Yeah.
Have I?
Yesterday.
Got my right hand man, Ponch, with me today. Got myself a nice hot cup of Joe. Check out the San Francisco peaks this morning. Looks majestic. Sun shining on it like a diamond in a goat's head. I'm just catching up on a little bit of editing for y'all. You know, the last video you just watched. De Niro's behind the wheel. Sure is beautiful country out here, huh, Punch?
Sure is.
We're coming all the way to southern Utah to do a recovery. They said they called everybody in the area and nobody had come out and do it. The fellow that called us is disabled. He was looking for his service dogs and ended up getting his pickup stuck. I guess it's an F-250 and it is buried, folks. We don't have any pictures yet. We don't know what we're up against. But I do know that we're going to go get this bad Larry out. His wife is a school teacher. He's also got a 7-year-old kid with him. And they were camping out there. They lost their service dogs. They went to find them, got stuck, had to hike 4 miles. Time is of the essence. We're en route, headed up there. I hate to say it, folks, we may not be going to the off-road games this year. My schedule is booking up pretty fast. We're actually going to California in the next week or two to do a D11 Dozer recovery. It's stuck on the beach. This unit weighs 230,000 pounds, folks, and it is buried. You're gonna want to catch that one. What's most important is recoveries. You know, the off-road games is all fun, but recoveries is business, folks, and that's the business we're in, and business is good. I'm not saying we're not going, but it's not looking that good. We got Hellboy sitting in the shop still. We started building some tube fenders for it. That's about as far as we got. We just got them mocked up. Indiana Homes, we haven't touched it. And every day we're getting closer and closer to the games. Just for you guys. I might show up empty-handed and just have to shake everybody's hands. It's hard running a 24/7 heavy towing company and doing off-road recoveries and getting ready for the games. Anyway, enough chit chat. Stand by. I'm going back to editing. Today's sponsor is Ridge, and without sponsors like Ridge, we wouldn't be able to go all the way to southern Utah to help this old boy out with this recovery. Ridge has something for everyone with over 50 different colors and styles, folks. I mean, I literally have been carrying this Ridge wallet for the last 3 years. I even have a Ridge wedding ring. And what's cool about Ridge is it comes in all kinds of different colors and options to choose from. They even make pocket knives, so I'm not carrying a Ridge pocket knife right now because I lost it while I was recovering this D11 Dozer that you'll see in the near future. De Niro even carries a Ridge wallet.
And the Ridge wallet that De Niro chooses has got this cool little chingadera that you can put your license in, because he gets pulled over a lot and he has to keep it handy to hand it to the cops. And the wallet is super slick. I mean, I literally have all my credit cards inside it, my license, everything. Your back will thank you for carrying the Ridge wallet. Your back will never feel so good. You'll feel like you're 20 again, folks. If you're bad about losing your wallet, it even comes with an AirTag holder. Ridge wallets also have RFID protection to keep all your personal information safe. Go to ridge.com/Murphy'sDiesel for 10% off your first purchase and use code Murphy'sDiesel. Now enjoy this Southern Utah recovery, and I'm going to get back to recovering this D11 Dozer.
So Mrs. Wrecker Rick got tired of waiting on me. She's actually pulling the engine out of her Suzuki as we speak, because we had to go on this recovery up to Southern Utah. Getting her ready for an LS. Let's go see what she's up to. Stand by.
This is our little Suzuki. It's our little like hunting Suzuki that Wrecker Rick put a roll cage in and some 5-point harnesses years ago. Goodness, so Rick and I have been together for like going on a decade now. We used to go hunting in this all the time when we first got together because he was a guide for hunting, so we had to go do a lot of scouting. But it's been sitting for like 6 or 7 years now. It's been a long time that it's just been sitting here chilling. So let's get it loaded up on the flatbed and get it in the shop, shall we?
I'm assuming they couldn't get a hold of anybody up here because everybody's at the Hammers. Not this guy. I wouldn't be able to help this family out if I was at the Hammers right now. Screwing around.
Let's go ahead and free spool that winch. Got that baby in neutral and the e-brake off. All right, let's get this sucker up on the bed.
Fun fact about this little grade right here, my uncle was coming down it in his Peterbilt one time, and he was hauling some really heavy equipment, a couple 100,000 pounds, and was coming down it and lost his brakes coming down it, and truck ran away, blew the engine up in it, caught all the brakes on fire, and he hit the runaway ramp down there. And the truck made it, but it all had to have new seals and bearings and brakes all put in the axles, new engine. Stand by, folks, we're almost there. Colorado River, folks. Hey, this is Rick with Murphy's Towing.
Hey Rick, how you doing this morning?
Good, how are you?
Better knowing you guys are coming.
Okay, so I can meet you right there?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
sounds
most
good.
likely you'll pass it the first time and see us in the camper once you pass it. That's kind of the way we usually do it. So
Okay, yes, sir.
Don't sir me. I work for a living.
All right. We're about 5 miles from you, so. Some folks take offense to being called sir. I'm sorry, that's the way I was raised. Ain't that right, sir?
It's ma'am.
We got about 5 miles to go. Stand by, folks. So he said literally you'll pass it. That's usually what we do, and then you have to turn around. He told us, and we literally passed it. Now we're turning around. Nothing makes you feel dumber than somebody warned you, don't be dumb, and pass the turn, and you do it anyway. We made it. We're getting off the highway right now. Well, as soon as we turn around. So stand by.
My daughter's going to be all kinds of upset.
She is?
She was hoping for Hellboy.
Oh, yeah? We're getting it ready for the games. We're changing a few things, and...
Oh, you still hadn't got her running from January when you guys went up?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay.
No.
Sorry, since I found you guys about a year ago, I've been binge watching everything and getting caught up, so.
No, that's great. That's why we make them, so y'all will watch them.
Yeah, enjoy the hell out of it, guys.
Thank you.
Really, really do. I've got 2 service dogs in training. I mean, they were standing 20 feet from me, sniffing around this weed. I turned, looked over here somewhere, and then turned back around, and they were just flat gone.
Really?
And we went driving about 2 hours looking for them. In the process of that, I ran out of road, and that powder sand, as soon as I hit reverse, the tires didn't even spin. The truck just sank.
What is it, F-250?
Yeah, 99 with a 7.3 in it.
Okay.
So it's a little heavy.
Yeah.
That and drums of diesel in the back because I'm too cheap to pay Arizona prices.
4-wheel drive?
Yeah, but the front axle's blown. I did air the tires down, so I can get back to that hill, but I'm going to need help getting up that hill again.
Okay. No
So-
problem. Let's make some room, Pacho. All right, we're ready. We're loaded up. We are headed down the road to find this truck. So stand by. We're gonna stop and air the tires down, lock this baby in 4-wheel drive, lock our hubs in before we get any further in here. It's already getting sandy, so we don't want to get stuck too, because there's nothing to winch to out here.
Nothing.
And De Niro didn't bring the land anchor.
Land anchor. We have a land anchor?
Don't we?
No.
Wrecker Rick forgot to buy the land anchor. Slide up in here and spoon me while I lock this baby in 4-wheel drive, Poncho, so you can get the shot.
Alright.
Here at Murphy's Diesel, we always take care of everything when it breaks. We gotta lock this baby in 4-wheel drive with the old Milwaukee vice grips. Just kind of the way we do things around here. If y'all remember the Duramax recovery, we had to pull this out. We never did fix it, so it's pretty cool, huh? What is this piece of... Where'd this come from?
I found it.
Huh?
I found it.
Where?
I don't even remember.
It's like a rubber hose with a V ground into it. Hey, thanks, bro. Glad you got it. It's better than using my pocket knife.
It's handy.
I can tell. It does the job. Oh, shit. Where'd it go?
Right here. I think we got some spares.
Do we? Are they homemade too?
Yeah.
Here's a tip for you folks at home. Let the air out till it starts whistling. Then you know you're good. Might not want to let as much out on the back. This thing's pretty loaded down on the back. We got all our gear for doing spindles on this truck. That's why it's so loaded up. We're always prepared. If we need to do a spindle, we can. If we need to do a recovery, we can. If we need to recover a 1980 cab over Freightliner 750 Homes, we can. Here, I'm going to give that back to you so we don't lose it. Hello?
What are you doing?
Oh, just got off road, airing down and locking my hubs in. Do you need help?
I already got it in the shop.
You got the Suzuki in the shop?
Yeah.
Okay. Drain the coolant out of it, pull the radiator out, unbolt the transmission from the engine and pull the engine out. And then drop the LS in there.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get right on that.
No, I'm not telling you have to. I'm just telling you how to do it.
I made a list of how to do it, and it is not a 3-parter like that. There's a lot more than just that.
No, Wrecker Rick's lists are always 3-parters.
All right. Love you.
Love you. Bye. Sounds like she's making some headway, folks.
Wrecker Rick gave me a little bit of insight on what I need to do next in order to start getting that Suzuki engine out. So I'm going to go ahead and go back there and do so. However, I just want to point out one thing. That big old hunk of junk that's still sitting on my low boy that I told Crowbar to get to the scrapyard. Got Wrecker Rick's box over here. Let's do this thing. Got the hood off.
How about this rugged country down here in southern Utah, huh? Just out here on a nice little leisurely Saturday stroll.
It's Thursday.
Just out here on a nice little leisurely Thursday stroll. I don't do the whole days of the week thing. They're all the same to me. All right, folks, we have spotted the F-250. Missing a front hub. Just let a little air out of there. Got quite a bit of air in it. Let's try driving it out, shall we?
Shot. He's taking dirt straight to the face.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. He likes it in the face. Well, I'll tell you what, folks, we made it out here and this thing is buried. What we're going to do is we're going to just hook a rope to the front of it right here real quick and pull it out. Or should we use a side puller because everybody says you're not allowed to do it? It's going to break my suspension. Should we do that? It's pretty stuck, folks. It's sitting on the axle. Let's give the side puller a shot. Just for fun. Because everybody seems to love it when we pull off the side of our truck. I'll go ahead and back my truck in here. Stand by, folks. I don't have to use my side puller, but I can. And that's why I do it. It sure does upset a lot of people every time I do it, too. That's even more of a reason to do it.
No doubt in my mind the quality's there and it's worth it. It's just...
Yeah. But yeah, let me know. I can get you a little discount if you're interested. You want a little about midpoint and high point. Pretty much. Okay.
Arrow, hop in there.
And you hop in this truck. Hold the brakes.
Turn your wheels this way a little bit. Right there. All right, put it in drive. Don't spin. Give it a little throttle, Tate. See, this is actually uphill right here. It never does it justice. So we're actually pulling him uphill. Now we got him up here on flat ground. He should be able to go under his own power to here. Black Betty just stood up and took it like a man, huh?
I hate to say it, but when your dispatcher told me that you wouldn't even tell a price or anything, you talked to me about it when you got here, I just started crying.
Yeah.
Of course, I just 5 minutes after that, you know, my dogs are lost. It was just a day from hell.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. You're a veteran?
Yeah, U.S. Coast Guard.
Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you for the knee.
Yep. But yeah, no, we're glad we could come out here and help you. I mean, that's enough for me, helping you guys out. You know, you're a veteran. Your wife's a school teacher.
She's a veteran also.
And
she was
she
aviation
is.
ordnance in the Navy.
And I could help, you know, a veteran school teacher and yourself as a veteran out, and like that's...
We appreciate it. Without you guys, I mean, I'd be screwed.
The tough part is going to be making it up the hill to get back up on top. See, we got to go back up on top up there, and that sand hill is pretty steep.
Don't look for like the little drain plug that everybody talks about.
It's called a petcock.
They're calling it a drain plug, and I can't get to it.
Can you get to the lower radiator hose?
I'm looking.
If you get to the lower radiator hose, just undo the lower radiator hose or cut it, because we're not going to need it.
I'll see what I can do. Love you.
Love you. They used to call her Mrs. Mechanic, Rick.
So I need to drain the radiator. I'm trying to reach the lower radiator hose, which is proving to be a little bit more difficult than I planned on, so. Finally. I cannot get the radiator out without removing the fan. Like, there's no way. So I have the fan unbolted. And now I can get the radiator out. Yay! Well, I lied. Let me get this stupid fan shroud out of here first. This is impossible to do one-handed. Okay, I already took the charcoal canister out and I disconnected the power steering reservoir. So moving on, I'm just going to start undoing sensors and the rest of the hoses.
We made it to the little sand hill. Now we're gonna drag him up it. We're rigged up. Stand by, folks.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen without you.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. Yes, ma'am.
Get that?
Glad we could help you all out.
Maybe he'll learn not to drive in places he shouldn't go.
I hope not.
And we wouldn't have even known had he not been obsessed with your YouTube channel.
Well, at least somebody's watching it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
How far up do you go?
I'll go. I'll go to Canada. I got my passport. I'll go anywhere in the world. I don't care. Well, we came down to Lone Rock to see if we could find another recovery. Couldn't find anything. So we're going to go up this rock right here. Pretty steep. So stand by. Well, that didn't really work out, but we did get the transfer case back in two-wheel drive. I believe what happened is that motor on there let the four-wheel low kick out. Well, when it kicked out, it destroyed it. Four-wheel low won't engage again. But we do have two-wheel high, so we're going to get out of here. We're getting ready to pull this engine. Mrs. Wrecker Rick got the Suzuki prepped. She's been working on it, folks.
Way down on the bottom, there's a hose. See it right there? And I didn't know if I...
Oh, yeah. No, don't cut that.
Okay. Good thing I didn't.
Yeah, we'll crawl under there and take it off.
Seriously?
Yeah. You wanted to do this. Tough love it is, babe. Wake up, idiot.
Tough love it is, tough love. Wake up, idiot!
What is it?
It's to the clutch slave.
This
It's to
right
the slave
here.
cylinder on the clutch.
I can't.
Yeah, that's just throttle linkage. Take care of that for you, babe. You're welcome.
Well, thank you.
No problem. That's what I do. Throw some soft shackles on this baby. Lift it out of here.
What are you doing?
Am I hung up on something?
Trying to have more babies or what?
Push it in there. Yeah, that ain't happening. The engine's ready to pull in this old sidekick, so I'm gonna go grab my cherry picker. You call me Big Daddy Long? Should I just use my thumb and dig it out? That's how Planet Dodge removes engines and Flagstaff. Why not?
There's an accident.
I'm used to John Deere controls.
You're gonna take out the door. Content. No, not content.
We came, we saw, we recovered, folks. Stay classy.